Summer Games Done Quick wrapped up last week, and it was made up of 7 days of back-to-back speedruns and raised over $1.2 million for charity. Whilst the whole week was super impressive, here are 5 of the best runs that you really should go back and watch. The Octodad Dadliest catch run is pretty much guaranteed to make you feel bad about your gaming prowess. Luckily though, you'll probably be too perplexed to get too down on yourself. The run's commentary has a really great balance between explaining the technical elements and the story of the game, while also showing off some really clever tricks. Tricks are hard, Octodad is hard, sharing the limbs of one character between 2 people is hard, but seeing all of these executed together is very cool. The 2 runners, Jeff, who traditionally runs Monkey Ball, and Miss Caddykins, work together really well and complete the game in just under 20 minutes. The cherry on top is getting to see the final cutscene of Dadliest Catch, which is a serious treat if you haven't seen it before. If you love a good speedrun race, this year's Mega Man 4 face-off between Almond City and Shelny was a real nail-biter. Both runners are wildly talented and fortunately happen to be very evenly matched, which keeps the run exciting right until the end, where the winner and loser are separated by mere seconds. The run stayed interesting thanks to the great commentary and the different routes each runner took that caused them to diverge and meet up again at various points. This is one of the closest races in Games Done Quick history, and if you're a fan of skill-based retro runs, you'll definitely enjoy it. The first run of the marathon was a 100% Yoshis Island playthrough from Treehex. Despite a few mistakes, Treehex kicked off the event extremely well by picking up every star, flower and coin in the game, while entertaining us for 3 hours with his charismatic banter and a great rundown of his techniques, catering to both experienced runners as well as the rest of us. His positive attitude set a great tone for the week-long event as he emphasized the community element of speedrunning and the idea that it's about collaboratively finding ways to beat each game faster together and not competing against each other. One gutsy runner took on the notoriously unstable Prince of Persia Sands of Time, and it didn't go so well, although that doesn't mean it's not a great watch. Murphy's Law was the consistent factor during this run. That is, everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Even though this run was riddled with crashes and bad luck, it's still fantastic thanks to the unwavering optimism of runner Heneko, who kept his spirits up through every unfortunate occurrence. Heneko showcases a lot of cool tricks like zipping past huge parts of the game, while wrestling camera angles and occasionally an invisible prince. He does a great job of explaining what's going on and doesn't lose his cool through multiple game crashes and setbacks. If you like watching speedrunners compete in fast-paced 3D action platformers, then it's hard to go past 360 Chrism and Gamerdomi versing each other in Super Mario 64. This any % race is riddled with glitches, exploits, and skips focused on raw speed. 360 Chrism has a particularly fortunate run, and his excitement when things go right is infectious. Both runners pull off a number of complicated tricks, and Chrism even made history with the first ever successful 0-star run in a marathon. That involves picking up no stars through the entire run, which is a pretty tough feat. Both runners clock in at under 10 minutes, so while it isn't a long speed run, it's one of the most technically impressive of the marathon. Let me know down in the comments which run from Summer Games Done Quick was your favorite and which game do you like to see played super fast. I will catch you again next week.